Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. I'll be starting in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Welcome. I'll be starting in 2 minutes. Once the elapsed time reach 5 minutes, I'll start. Sorry about the wait, guys. One more minute. I'll be starting in 1 minute. Hey guys, welcome to LS channel. Today I'll be playing Sherlock Holmes Case 2, Riddle on the Rails. Riddle on the Rails. So let's get started. So I never played this case before. I'm just playing as we go. So please excuse me if it seems like I took a bit longer than expected to solve some of the riddles. But I'll manage. Definitely. Welcome, my number 3 viewer. We just
This
started.
trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes.
Hmm.
As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is, the one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We are about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the Crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need help. Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That is the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further.
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
Interesting.
My archive.
So I'll read that later.
This is where I keep my... Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
One week later. Loading. Oh, sorry guys. It's gonna take 1 week to load the screen. I do apologize for any inconvenience. But, you know, it's gonna take 1 week. No, just a few seconds.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
It's a mystery. For
It's too
Sherlock
dark.
Holmes.
Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
The next morning, very early. So the prosthetic murder of the former Captain Peter that Scotland Yard received from trustworthy source was more than sufficient to conclude that the murder of Peter Carey was Pablo Control of Carey's former harpooners. Therefore, lawful justice could not be awarded. Control was found dead of natural causes, possibly from his remorse at committing such a terrible crime. Okay, so these are the things that happened previously from last case. Let's keep going.
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
Inspect the rails where the train vanished. So let's talk to Dr.
What should we do
Watson
next,
first.
Holmes?
Oh, he's not going to tell me a lot. Let's check out the tracks.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train. Railway sleepers, nothing unusual. There are no tracks or footprints on the ground.
Interesting.
The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here. There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising. This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
Guess time to find a map at the railway station. I guess I need to speak to this guy here.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
Let's check him out. The mole. The mouth and the nose. Nah, let's keep going. Fully grey hair means old age. Honorary badge. I was gonna pronounce that. Dirty marks. Ooh, he's married. And there's something else here. Spots of earth. So, tell me about the information about the train.
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
There's something dodgy about him.
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
See you later, my good man.
Yes, I am your good man. Let's go look for the map. Is this the map? No, it's not. Let's have a look. Check this out. Use my eagle eye. Oh, there's something here. Poster bags.
Railway post bags.
Okay, so it's not in this room. I guess we'll go to the waiting room. Let's see what's in the waiting room. Nothing special. Maybe there's something special here. No. So let's go to the warehouse, which is in the other room. Still I can't down here. There's nothing. Oh wait, there's something here.
An old locomotive bell.
Spare parts?
This part is probably from a locomotive. This place serves as a storage area for the station.
Yes, I can tell by that.
This part is probably from a locomotive.
Yes. Now, Sherlock Holmes, tell me something that I do not know. Like, what happened yesterday night? I'm a little bit confused as to where I need to go, so I think I need to go at the front of here. And office table. Message to all station. Mr. Robinson is located at Bringington Station.
A new telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
Why? Train composition.
Here is the train set.
Nothing special. Just leave that as this.
A telegraph. A telegraph.
I think that's all I can get from here. Yeah, is that the railway map? Nope. So I can't do that here. Let's check my little diary here. Locate a map of the surrounding area will be thoughtful for investigation. Let's speak with the old man again.
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
See you later, my good man.
So there's nothing special about that. Let's Go through from the front door. No, there's no map here. Let's carefully look around. Ah, there's the map.
This map will be useful.
Oh wow, so I got the whole map now. Oh, what's the next task? Find out what this special wagon was carrying.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. But what kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting. You mentioned a problem at Bridlington station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man.
Interesting. So, what's next? See if I can get down here. What's over here?
There was a building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
Let's follow the tracks. Multiple traces, wheel traces, heavy vehicle traces. Interesting. Can I... Oops. Let's take some measurements from here to...
Nothing interesting here. The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
That's interesting. So maybe I can see if there's anything else right here. No. So let's go back and speak with the station master. Let's see if we can get anything out more from him.
It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
I feel like he's lying.
See you later, my good man.
What do you guys think? Should I start heading down to the other area? See if I can talk to the people at the front of this building. Let's go through the waiting room. There's a carriage here. Oh, I can't. Let's go to Billingham station. Riddle. That's good. They look like they're sitting in a very poor position. Or like...
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
I do not know, my friend. Let's talk to this guy here.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Examine him. Work clothes. Chip ticket. Is married. Rough skin.
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir.
It's a scandal! An absolute outrage!
Oh, there's another guy here.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
What a faggot. Oh, Australian. Expensive clothes. Big stomach. Heavy gold ring. What was this? What's that? Crocodile boots. Oh yes, I got that correct.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity.
Wow.
I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention. But I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazas Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazas Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in. And yet, I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damned train.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you travelling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean Company.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
It's a scandal. An absolute outrage.
Where's the train inspector? You know what, let's do this. There we go. So you can even choose accident. The Chileans stay on the train, watches the coincident, the train conductor overlooked them, or the directors of the Chilean Barcas company was intentionally left on the train. Control remove all passengers from the train except for the Chileans. I think that's more likely compared to the other as at this stage. Let's see if I can speak with the inspector. Not the inspector, but station master.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions. Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
That guy won't keep talking. Young age. Clean clothes. Instructions to station masters. And ink smudges.
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Oh.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny the young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
Okay.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
So, let's see if there's anything else right here. If not, I think I might just go to Chesterfield straight away. And see what I can find there. Oops. Ah, I can't open that door. So, I guess we should head off. Oops. Chesterfield, here we come. Okay, so let's go through the train station and see if we can go through here. There's been a murder! Oh no, he's sleeping.
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
Huh? What? The 18 hours 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
Train passengers.
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs. Oop.
Okay, time to examine his big nose. Oh, it's a red nose. And clean clothes. Married. Alcohol flask. And some fishing line. Strange
The
message.
station master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
What do you guys think? I think it's the first one. Oh no. Let's try again.
The station master...
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
Yes, there is, because you've been drinking.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
There's something here. I can talk to him again, but that's not possible.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
A telegraph.
I don't think there's anything else I can see here.
A fishing advertisement.
Interesting. Is that why he has fishing lines?
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Locked. There is no sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
Oh, wow. I didn't expect him to try and pick the lock. Open sesame. Floor, scratches.
Bags were recently dragged here. French wine, a remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Shameful.
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
Is that all? I think that's it. Postal bag.
Railway post bags.
Let's check the warehouse. It's messy.
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
I think that's all I can do here. Let's check the other end and see if there's anything special. Let's check the waiting hall. So I think that's it from Chesterfield. Let's check the map. And let's go back to Brittleton. Let's see what we can do. Because I haven't really explored the whole station. I only just went to the waiting room. Just here.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund. I will not move from here until I receive my...
Yeah. Until you receive your refund. Let's just go into the warehouse. I don't think there's anything special around here. But it's always good to double check. Left luggage.
Railway post bags.
There's nothing here. So I can go through here. No. What's over here? Nothing special. So, let's try and speak to these guys again.
It's a scandal! An absolute outrage!
Don't touch anything, please.
I will not move from here until I receive...
Okay, cool story. So let's go back to Chesterfield again. I will speak with the train station master. See if we can get anything.
You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, it might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Who were these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening. Ah, will I ever get any peace?
Sounds very suspicious. So, past Chesterfield, so the train passed through Chesterfield station despite our being unsure if the station master sent a report. The train never passed through Chesterfield station. I don't know. What if I do this? Anyway, let's look at more of the clues. The dismantled handcuff seems directly connected to our mystery. Reconstruct the handcuff to see if it can imitate the vanished train. So that's something we can do now. So how do I initiate the effect cut experiment?
I should use the appropriate object here.
Put it here.
I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object here.
Put a wheel here. And a wheel.
I should use the appropriate object here.
I don't know.
I should use the appropriate...
I think that's it. Oh wow, okay. I didn't realize I can rotate the... I think it's right in the middle there. Anything else? I think I can grab the light, but... Ooh, brakes. What else am I missing? I feel like skipping it.
I should use the... I should use...
Yeah, let's just skip it. I couldn't find the wooden plank.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson, I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle. We need to attach a headlight.
Awesome. Let's go.
The long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight. The headlight is attached. The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here.
Wow.
The steam whistle is ready to be used. Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
Awesome. Let's go.
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly.
Man, this is hard. Maybe like this. Or maybe like this. Wait, there's a river somewhere. Ah, there's the river.
Here it is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
I'm gonna just check something first. I feel like there's something that I'm missing here, which I forgot to do. So there's nothing in the warehouse.
It's a scandal. An absolute outrage.
I will not move from here until I receive...
A telegraph. A telegraph.
Oh.
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
So, insurance organized by Thomas L. Robinson for his prototype called the Autonomous Electricity Generator. The policy partially covers the loss of the prototype up to 50% of its value. Maximum cover amount £15,000. Wow, that's a lot of money, £15,000. But why would it be here?
Don't touch anything, please.
That's interesting.
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
Let's check out his luggage.
This grip sack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
Of course.
Wow, this looks complicated. Interesting. There we go. Easy as pie.
Look, Watson, a bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. An
This is
exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Anything else? No.
Yet another exclusive sales contract.
Supply electricity in an autonomous way. Hong Kong General Electric Company.
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
I think that's it.
Yet another exclusive sales contract.
As the broadcaster is Chilean.
Mr. Robinson is the seller. Yet another exclusive Mr. Robinson is the seller. Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
That's interesting. So, see if I can tell him.
I will not move from here until I receive...
No. So Robinson is a victim. The insurance will not cover the total cost of the prototype. Interesting. Vanished. The train never reached Elfisham. It disappeared earlier and was faked by somebody using a handcar and spare trains part from the Chesterfield station. So the loss of the prototype will bring a lot of easy money to Mr. Robinson thanks to the insurance and multiple fraudulent exclusive contract. So give me one or the other. Let's check out the last clue. Oh, that's it. Okay, so I think that's it here.
I will not move from here.
So let's head off to let's see what I can learn from there. Hopefully something interesting.
Mines. This is interesting.
I'm just gonna run all the way to the end. There's nothing there for us to see.
The switch is rusted, but it still works. It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
Let's check out the mines. Sorry guys, just drinking some water.
Here are the mines, Holmes. They appear to be abandoned.
Let's see what we can find here. Oop, there's something around here. Footprints.
Nothing interesting here.
Oops.
Nothing interesting here. The distance between the tracks is about 4 feet 8 inches. A lightly loaded vehicle came this way. There is a wooden beam lying on the rails. A small vehicle with wooden beams went down this way.
Interesting. So there's nothing I can do here.
This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
Missing rails.
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
I wonder why.
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside.
To store things. Explosive.
Sawdust. I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good. Fire at this package.
Oh.
Dynamite.
Interesting. Let's keep exploring this town for a bit. There's nothing in here. Let's check out the other. Oh, my God.
This is the cabin for the mine's security personnel. This box must be the safe. Let's open it.
It's interesting how they haven't took all these stuff. So I usually work from behind, like from the back. Just making sure that there's only one. There we go.
The Mexican company Caracal and the Chilean Barcazas both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
We inform you that representatives of the Bacchus Group are granted free access from now on. This company is the future owner of the mines. Also starting from today, a no trespassing rule is upheld against any representative of the Cacao Consortium. The preliminary contract of sale has been cancelled. Do not provide any explanation. This information is confidential. I think that's all they use in this room. Let's see if there's anything else I can see. Place locked. I think that's all they use here. So I'm going to sell some clues. So let's check out the new clues. So, this is about Mr. Robertson. Someone stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the railway. And the mines were collapsed to hide the train. Dynamite was used after the train was moved inside. Or it can be sabotaged. The mines were collapsed with dynamite. Someone wanted to close them intentionally. I think it's more of a sabotage. Let's just say he's a victim for now. Okay. So let's go to the next part. So it's time to go to the station. Let's see what we can find. It's the Doncaster train station. Let's get inside and have a look.
A funny character. He looks anxious.
And he is not an Englishman. This scent is familiar to me, but in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
It's Mexican, come on, I can tell from the map here. So it's going to be something like that. Oops. Upside down. There we go.
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
Ashtray.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
So that guy must saw what had happened. If there was actually a train or not coming through. Just gonna check around here, see if there's anything special. No. Speak with the Ticketmaster.
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
Betting slips for horse racing. The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
It's only like $2.
I asked Mycroft to find out some information on the WEA Coal Company. Here is his reply, and it is an interesting one.
There are two companies, the Chilean Bacars and the Mexican Cacao. Both wanted to purchase the mines, but the Mexican consortium had established an initial deal and had prepared all the papers. However, the Chilean group, aided by the influential connection, managed to slash the concluding deal for the mines. Oh wow.
A telegraph.
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
Maybe they drove the train to the water and hit the train there.
This post bag belongs to the station master.
Coal Advocate Agency, main road, In reply to last warning letter, I wish to assure you that I shall soon honor all the latest installments that I need to pay according to my debt.
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
My darling, I ask you to trust me this time. I shall soon have more than enough money to repay the house mortgage. It's only a matter of days. You may continue living in the house without me, since that is your wish. Please know that I still care about you and hope that you will forgive me one day despite all of the harm I have caused in recent years. Edward. Love, Edward.
Railway post bags.
Oh, there's the guy. Let's go into the warehouse first. See if there's anything interesting around here. Let's check out the other building here first. Nope, there's nothing interesting.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
Let's check him out. He got a big nose. Melancholy. Missing button. Rain mark. I know that he's married. But because he doesn't have money, I mean, he gambled all of his money away. Damn. Where's the last piece of evidence? Oh, here. No watch.
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
Well, I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph, just the same as all the other nights.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
Gambling.
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake. Watson, it seems that both South American companies were involved in the purchase of the mine.
The man at Doncaster who fled our approach, he smokes Mexican cigars. Perhaps...
Yes, Watson. We should certainly speak with him.
Let's check out this area first.
Please, sir, we would ask you not to leave. We have some questions.
Are you the police?
No, we are employed by the railway company. We are collecting witness statements about the train that disappeared last night.
Lo siento, I'm in a hurry.
Really? It seemed that you were waiting here for someone. Could you tell us if you were at the station last night?
No, I just arrived from South America.
A formidable journey, no doubt. Which country are you from?
De Chile.
Such a liar. Anyway, let's check out his nose. He got wrinkles. Smart clothes. Cigarette. Expensive cigar. Martial arts. This guy knows martial arts. I better be careful of him. And he's strong build.
Chile? But you are Mexican.
No, you are wrong. Why would you think I'm Mexican?
Your cigar.
Because of your cigars.
Sí, cigarrillos. So what?
Those cigars are the Ricardo brand, from Mexico. It is quite impossible to find them anywhere but there.
Pero not your business.
I don't suppose that you are on vacation. What business brought you here?
I was to meet my fellow compañeros, who were due to arrive yesterday. They were on that damn train. I will stay here and hope that the authorities find them, or their bodies. It's now my responsibility to repatriate them.
Who authorized you to do that?
The company I work for.
Could you tell me the name of the company?
It's not your concern.
And what is your name?
Enough questions. Buenas tardes.
Not a very friendly man, and he is lying. He said that he just arrived, but we know that he has been here for several days.
So many mysteries. So little evidence to solve. Fucking good here, bitch. So let's stick to the clues first. Let's just figure out as many clues as I can. Wow. I don't think it passed through Doncaster Station. Let's see if they don't hold grudges. They're freaking angry, I reckon. So it could be a trap by the Mexicans. Let's see if I can go outside again. If not, I'll just head off to the Corée. If I can do it.
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster Station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest. These traces were made by a carriage. Look. Nothing in. The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. The vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
That's interesting. That's toilets. An empty shack.
An abandoned gypsy caravan. This place was abandoned fairly recently.
I can't go inside.
Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached.
Okay, so coastline. Refuse left to sand, mid plate, middle plate. Ooh.
A label with the name Las Zarpas.
Who had a missing badge? Oh. So, let's see if I can go down to the sea over here. I don't think I can, but it's worth a try. Guess not. Let's go back to my little book here. Maybe. Oh, marks and symbols.
My search.
Ah, here you go.
Here it is.
Belongs to Mexicans. Oh, it's here. So I still need a 7 beside way. So I'll just go back to there. See what I can find. Let's go inside. I really don't know how.
What should we do next, Holmes?
I don't know, Mr. Dr. Watson. Oh, here we go. Train tracks.
This railway branch. The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable. Here, that is strange.
That is very strange.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Okay, so I guess I can solve the mystery. So, some are still the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the rail into the mines. Oh, that's contradicting. So it's one or the other. So it definitely cannot be sunk. That definitely cannot be correct. So I don't think it went through the Doncaster station. Definitely passed through Chesterfield. So railway to Curray. But that cannot be possible. Because it cannot be sunk. So definitely then it means it went into the mines. And it definitely missed Chesterfield. So maybe they concealed. Oh. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. Hey, let's have a look. So the Mexican sealed in Chileans was a cleverly planned murdered Mexican killed Chileans and sealed the train underneath the collapsed mines to hide the crime. So let's go in with blind justice and see what happens.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble. But it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. Our other option is the local constabulary, and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. All the same, I think that I prefer the forces methods. It would be better to resolve the case quickly and efficiently, without any talk of politics.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barcazas Company directors were trapped under the collapsed mines, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dig out the mines.
Huh. You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. And may we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away, but... Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking. Can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through, then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Sometime later.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Oh no.
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
Oh wow. That's it. Let's choose another ending. I want to accuse Mr. Robertson. Yeah, let's go. So Robertson is the motive here. And I don't know. Let's see. So, do, do, do. Roll into the mines. How can I link Robertson's motive? I'm not sure, but let's just go with this, and then we'll just go the political game, and then that's it.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Accomplices.
But I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have the local constabulary and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. Our other option is Brother Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble, but it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. But I think I'd prefer to give Mycroft a chance. We should overlook our personal differences on this occasion.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barcazas Company directors were trapped under the collapsed mines, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dig out the mines.
You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. May we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away. Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking. Can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through, then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Oh, so it's the same thing. Nothing special.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Okay, I still got him.
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following. And so yeah, so that's it for me. Um, if you guys want to keep watching, I'll be playing the third case, most likely on next Sunday or some days on the days. But follow me on Lostra channel, so LOSTRACHANNEL on Twitch or on YouTube, and you can find out more when will I be playing the next part of the game. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy. And have a good night. Take care. Bye bye.